So, so let us come into today's session. Yesterday we discussed about what is JavaScript and how to execute. How to execute. So I think yesterday I updated you. Can you please try to install Node.js in your machine? So what is the use of Node.js? If you want to execute JavaScript outside browser, usually if you want to execute JavaScript, how to execute JavaScript file? Let me show you one more time. I have one file is there, data.js. So this is my file. File extension is .js. I'm writing few statements. Let a equals to or employee ID equals to 101. Let employee name equals to Rahul. So I'm going to print console.log employee ID or document.write. I'm using write-ln method. Okay. I'm printing my employee ID. So look at here. I want to execute my script. How to execute JavaScript? Using browser document, nothing but web document, .html file. HTML is a root element, head part, and script source, / provide your data source, provide your script source. And one more attribute is required, type equals to text or JavaScript, text or JavaScript. Then write the body. That's all. Open your file into live server, or we can execute this file. Where is this file? Go to in our folder, training batch, online, JavaScript, class 2. See, I have the two files are there here. So I want to execute this file in my Firefox, Chrome, and Edge. So Edge, we can execute my JavaScript file. Execute our JavaScript file. So let me understand few things. So just my intention is how to execute JavaScript file using browser. Using browser. So I'm going to open my browser document in Chrome browser or Mozilla Firefox or Edge or Mac Safari. Mac Safari. Now, so what is going to happen? Every browser internally one JavaScript engine is there. How to execute JavaScript file? Using web document, nothing but a browser document, or using Node.js. Using Node.js. What is a Node.js? What is Node.js? So if you want to execute JavaScript outside browser, we are using Node. So if you install the Node.js in your machine, you will get two commands. One is a node command. Node command. One more is there npm. With help of node and file name is data.js. Data.js. So we can execute JavaScript file using web document using node. What is a node? What is a node? So what is a node? What is node? Node is a JavaScript runtime environment. JavaScript runtime environment. Just go to nodejs.org. Try to download Node.js software. If you install the Node.js, we'll get Node and npm. I'm going to show you both right now. I'm going to show you both. So go to the 5 p.m. So now go to here. Simply, I'm going to open my file into Chrome. You can see the result 101. And Control Shift I, inspect element. Go to console. I'm getting the 101. So what is this? What is this? So document dot write. If you want to write something on document, we are going to use, this is my document object. Browser is a document. Document dot write. And this is a console. This is a console dot log. Console dot log. I'm printing my employee. So this is a way. Okay, second option, using Node.js software. Using Node.js. I'm going to show you how to do. Just open your folder, command prompt and execute like a Java or Python. Node, in my system, Node already is there. NPM already is there. So Java already is there. Python already is there. MySQL hyphen version. Beautiful. Now, how to execute JavaScript file using Node data.js. Here one error is coming. Node.js document is not part of Node.js. That's why comment this one. Document is not part of Node.js. Now I'm getting the 101. So I want to print employee name. Console.log ename. Just I'm printing employee name. Perfect. So I hope you got idea about the how to execute JavaScript. We can add your script at head level or body level or head and body after body. One of the best practice most of the time, we can add script tag at after body. After body. So that is a one body. Last yesterday we discussed, that's one. So let's jump into, so what JavaScript file contains. If any programming, if you take it any program, it program content statements. So this statement might be variable statement, might be function, might be class, might be object. If you want to learn any programming language, you have to focus 4 parts: variable, function, class, and object. And at the same time, you can apply CRUD operation, CRUD. How to create variable, how to read variable, how to update variable, how to delete variable. And one more thing, you need to understand how to write comments. How to write comments in JavaScript. What is a comment? Comments are non-executable statement. Non-executable statements. How to write single line comments, how to write multi-line comments, we'll discuss. So main advantage of writing proper comments, it improves the code readability. You are the developer, I am the developer. So I'm writing some comment. What purpose I'm writing the code? So some other developers can easily understand the purpose. So let me write the few statements, JavaScript statements. Where employee ID equals to 101. Ends with semicolon is optional. Where employee name equals to Rahul. Ends with semicolon is optional. I'm writing one function. How to create a function using function keyword. Function name is login. I'm creating a function. I'm going to create a class. Class name is employee. Opening and closing. I'm going to create one object. Let employee equals to one object. We'll discuss what is object and all. So just I'm going to show you how to create variable, creating the variable. How to read variable, console.log employee ID. So employee ID equals to 102. What is this statement? Update statement. How to create variable, how to read variable, how to update variable, How to delete variable using delete keyword. Delete employee ID. Employee ID. Might be it is not going to work because it's a browser document. And if you understand carefully these statements, so these are variable statements. These are function. This is a function statement. This is a class. This is a class. And this is a object. What is object we will discuss. So I'm going to write a few statements in my program. Just apply CRUD mechanism. CRUD mechanism. CRUD mechanism. See, any programming language contains some statement. Statement might be a variable statement, might be a function statement, might be a class statement, might be a object statement along with these comments. How to create a variable, how to create a function, how to create a class, how to create object we are discussing. So let me go to, let me write the code now. Here only I'm going to write. So these are the variables. I'm going to write one function, funct function name login, opening and closing. What is function we'll discuss. I'm invoking my function. I'm going to create a class, employee. This is a class where employee equals to an object. Employee ID equal to 101. Employee name equals to Rahul Gandhi. So look at here in this program, we have some variables are there. We have one function is there. We have one class is there. We have one object is there. This is a, see, let me understand carefully. In my file, what is there? What is there? So variable statements, this is a variable. These are variables. What is a variable? Hold some value. It's a function, group of statements for specific task, and a class and object, and this is a object. This is a object. This is a function. How to create variable, how to create function, how to create a class, how to create object. Then you can apply read operation and update operation. So these are the statements. These are the statements and comments. You can write the comments also. How to write the comments? Either single line comment or multi-line comment. So single line comment. Comments are non-executable statement. Multi-line comments like this. This is a multi-line comment. How to write multi-line comments? So in Java and JavaScript, comments are common. In Java, JavaScript, comments are common. In Java and JavaScript, writing comments are same only. Writing comments is same only. Okay, it's fine. Now, if you carefully observe here, we'll discuss few things. So this is a variable. This is a function. This is a class. This is a object. If you just to fundamentally, you can read this one, you'll get the idea. So what is variable? How to create a variable? So here, right? If you observe carefully, so this is a keyword. This is a where is a keyword, and this is a name in JavaScript program. Name in JavaScript program we called as identifier. And this is a value, literal value. So name in JavaScript program we called identifier. So in my program contains variables, function, and class and object. So employee ID is a name. Employee name is a name. Login is a name. Employee is a name. EMP is a name. Name in program. Name in JavaScript program or Python program or Java program we called as identifier. We are going to identify the value, identifier. Name in program we called as identifier. So any program some rules are there, we have to follow the rules. At the time of creating variable or function or class or object, we have to follow identifier rules. What are the identifier rules are there? The rule number one. Rule number one. Identifier should contain, should contain, should contain A to Z, A to Z, capital Z, 0 to 9, underscore and dollar. So second rule, identifier rules. I'm talking about identifier rules. Identifier rules. Identifier rules. Any programming language, these rules are common. So should contain like this. Should not start with identifiers. Should not start with digits 0 to 9. If you are writing like this, if you are violating any one of the rule, we'll get a syntax error. Third one, should not contain, should not start with, should not contain, should not contain any special character, any special character or symbol. We have a lot of symbols on the keyboard. One more is there, fourth point and fifth point. So should not use keywords as a identifiers. Keyword as a identifier. Identifier. And identifiers are case sensitive. Identifiers are case sensitive. If you are violating any one of the rule, it leads to syntax error. Leads to syntax error. At the time of creating variable or function name or class name or object name, we have to follow these rules. We have to follow these rules. I hope getting right. So I'm going to share you, just you can try one time to create these variables, to create function name, to create object name, to create a class name. Anyway, I'm going to write a few examples to you. Can you please tell me? You'll get the complete picture. Data.js and data1.js. Fine. And here only I'm writing. This is a backup file. I'm writing. So let 9 ID equals to 101. So this is a valid statement. No, our IDs are showing error only right now. Why? Because error body here, if you see here, so go to code and open with live server, will get error. Will get a error here only. I'm going to show you here. Here only, I'm going to show you. So refresh. I'm getting error or not? Syntax error, invalid or unexpected token at data.js line number 1, character number 5. Data.js line number 1, character number 5. Go to your file. So this is the first character, line number 1 error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the error body here? So identifiers. So identifier should not start with digits. That's why error, syntax error. I'm talking about this one, second rule. Identifier should contain A to Z, 0 to 9, underscore and dollar. Should not start with digit. Should not start with digit. I'm getting error. So go to one more here. I'm going to use let employee equals to an object. Instead of M, I'm using cap. So I'm using cap. Cap is a special symbol. So identifiers. What is the rule number, buddy? Identifier should not contain any special character. See, cap is a special character. We can't use, but we can use dollar and underscore. Dollar and underscore. Let me write one more example. So I'm going to create a class. Class name is delete. Class name is delete. Why error, buddy? Why error here? So I'm getting delete is a keyword. Delete is a keyword. So what is this one? Keywords. We can't use keywords. Should not use keywords as, should not use as an identifier. Should not use as identifier. So we can't use identifier as a keyword. We can't use keywords as an identifier. We can't use keyword as a identifier. It leads to syntax error. Here only I'm going to show you right away. So again, you can see here line number 7. Line number 7, character number 7. Line number 7 is a error. I hope you got idea about the identifier rules. Identifier rules only. So one more rule is there, case sensitive. One more rule is there, case sensitive. You can execute using browser also. Same thing we'll get it here. So node data.js. See here, delete. I'm getting error. Why error? Syntax error is getting. Why? Because delete is a keyword. Keywords should not use as a identifiers. Go to here. One more rule is there that we are going to discuss. So let me go to, so let a equals to 100. Let capital A equals to 200. So console.log a or a. So identifiers are case sensitive. Identifiers are case sensitive. Any programming language, case sensitive. Identifiers are case sensitive. Open your browser and see the result. What is the result, buddy? 200. A value 200. So these are the rules are there we have to follow at the time of creating variable, function and class and object. Even though you can write function also, no problem. So I'm going to create a one function. Function name is login. So I'm invoking my function login. Console.log good evening. Good evening. You can see here. Go to your browser, refresh your browser. I'm getting good evening. I'm invoking my function. So let me understand here the important point. Keywords. At the time of creating statements, statement might be a variable statement, might be a function, might be a class, might be a object. We have to follow some rules. Like rule number 4, keywords as identifier. Should not use. Here, right? Should not use keywords as a, should not use keywords as a identifiers. This one I'm talking about. So what is a keyword? What is a keyword, ma? So every programming language, some keywords are there. So yesterday we discussed about one small topic. So how many keywords are there in JavaScript, in Java, in Python? Yes, Aru? Are you there, ma?
Yes, sir.
How many keywords are there in JavaScript? What is a keyword? Or a reserved word? What is a keyword? So any programming language, some words are reserved for specific purpose. How many keywords are there in JavaScript? Yes, buddy, Shravanth. How many, buddy? 65. Good, Shravanth. Okay. And how many keywords are there in Java? How many, buddy? Anyway, I'm not asking kaun badega karodpati. Just tell me some number. 50. How many keywords are there in Python? Yes, Sarup. How many, buddy? 35. So what is a keyword? Some words are reserved for specific purpose. Words are reserved for specific purpose. We have to use that purpose only. Specific purpose. We have to use that purpose. If you want to write one conditional statement, we are using if keyword. If keyword. If you want to create a class, we are using class keyword. Class keyword. We have to use that purpose only. So like how many keywords are there? 65 plus keywords are there. You can easily remember these keywords. At least we can remember 50 keywords. I'm going to give the one small technique to you. You can easily remember the keywords. My intention is I want to collect at least 50 plus keywords right now within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes. That is the main objective. So how many keywords are there? How many keywords are there? Okay. How many keywords are there? Yes, but tell me, buddy, what are the keywords? Tell me the keyword names. So data type related keywords. Data type related keywords. Easily we can remember, at least we can collect 50 plus keywords. So data type related keywords. True or false? True or false? And undefined. Undefined. And you can say, we can check it null. You can check it null. Null is a keyword or not. Data type related keywords. And let me, any other body? Undefined, null, true and false. So let me go to, we have other data types are there like int. So after this, we'll discuss that one. So regularly, what kind of keywords we are going to use, that's why I'm covering here. And let me understand conditional control flow statements. Control flow statement keywords. Control flow means two ways. We can conditionally and iteratively. Conditional flow and iterative flow statement. Iterative flow statements. And if statement, if else statement, switch case break default, switch case break default, these are the keywords. These are the keyword. For loop, while loop, and do while loop, for off, for in, for off and for in, while loop, do while loop, these are the keywords. These are the keywords. And function related keywords. We are going to create a function. How to create a function? Using function name. And function is doing some activity and return the value. Return the value. Delete is a keyword. And break is there, definitely. Continue also keyword. Continue also keyword is there. And object oriented programming keywords. Class is a keyword. Extends is a keyword. And this is a keyword. And super is a keyword. Can you please verify this one? Super is a keyword. And like we have some access modifiers are there. They copied from Java. Public and private and protected. I think we never use this one. I'll tell you why. Okay. And one more is there. So error handling keywords. Error handling keywords. Try, catch, and finally, and throw, and throw. These are the keywords. Error handling keywords. And ES6 keywords. ES6 keywords. Import and export and async and await. Async and await. These are the keywords. So take this one opportunity. See here, data type related keywords, control flow keywords, function related keywords, object oriented keywords, and error handling keywords, and ES6 related keywords. So along with this one, they copied some of the keywords data type related like byte, short, int, and float, and double. Some of the keywords they are copied from Java only. Copied from Java only. You can easily remember the keywords. So we can't use these keywords as identifier. We should not use. Should not use keywords as identifiers. Identifiers. So mostly you can just Google it, you will get the idea. So mostly 6 topics are there. Each topic, some of the keywords are there. Just for understanding the purpose, I'm giving the keywords. I'm giving the keywords. I hope you got idea about the what is the keyword. What is the keyword? So let's jump into the coding. See, we are executing JavaScript file using two ways. One is a browser, one is a Node.js. One is mostly coming 1 or 2 days, I'm using Node.js. After that, we'll jump into the browser side also. So if you want to attach your JavaScript to your browser, so this is the first argument. And type equals to text or JavaScript. So dot slash means current working directory. Already you know very well this one. So I hope you got idea about the inside JavaScript file, what we are writing, some statements. Statement might be a variable or function or class or object. At the time of writing variable or function or class or object, we have to follow some identifier rules only. So at the time of identifier, we can't use keyword as a identifier. So we have a lot of keywords are there. Just now we collected. So let's jump into the most important one is data. Data type. See here, I'm going to show you one product here. I'm going to show you one product. Go to flipkart.com and see any product. See any product. I'm going to show you one product because so what take some real-time data, then we'll discuss about the data type. Data type only. Data type. Go to fashion means casual shirt I'm taking. Some shirt I'm taking. See here, it's showing some lot of data. See, Surihi. Surihi is a See, Suruhi is a brand name and product name is men's like regular fit. Price equal to 259. Rating equals to 4. Color has multiple values. Size multiple values. And specification some mapped values. Seller information. This is the data. This is the data. So Python supporting two types of data types. Two types of data types, primitive data types and non-primitive data types. What is the data? This is the data. Whatever we are showing here, this is the data. How to represent in our program. So in JavaScript data types, I'm talking about JavaScript data types. So we have the primitive data types, primitive data types, primitive data types, and non-primitive data types. Very simple, it is non-primitive data types. Total 8 types. Total 8. So what is a primitive? Holding single value. Let or where. Let employee ID equals to 101. Look at here. Holding single value. Primitives are holding single values. Holding single values. Non-primitives are holding multiple values. Holding multiple values. Multiple values. Beautiful. So we have total 8 types are it. 2 types of data, primitives and non-primitives. So 7 are primitives. 1 is a non-primitive. 1 is a non-primitive. Number type. Okay. And string type. And Boolean type. Undefined, and null type, and big int, and symbol, So total 4 plus 3 is total 7. Total 7. Only one non-primitive type is there, object. Here again, JavaScript array and JavaScript object both belongs to object data type. Array means this is a one array and this is a object. Both type is object. So how to find a data type? How to find data type? How to find a data type? Using type of operator. Using type of operator. We'll discuss now. Using type of operator. Using type of operator. So I'm going to take some data. You'll get the idea. I'm going to take the idea. So let me go to product.js. My file name is product.js. I'm writing few variables to find the data. So let me go to price equals to, what is the price here? Price equals to 259 rupees, 259. And rating equals to 4.5. Ends with a semicolon is optional. How to create a variable using let or var. We'll discuss what is a let, what is a var. Or coming one day you can use var only. You can use var. How to create a variable, how to read variable. How to read console.log. Console.log, like a print statement in Python. System.out.println in Java. So price and rating and rating. So how to execute? Using node command. Node product.js. So product price is 259 rupees and rating is 4.5. How to find a data type? Using a type of console.log, type of price. Console.log, console.log, type of rating, type of rating. Both belongs to number type. Both belongs to number type. So how to find a data type? How to find data type? So how to find the data type? How to find data type? Okay, then you can see here only how to find data type. So here you can say here also one more example. Yes, fine. Here I want to comment. Close this one and here. So either what is this one, ma? Is a number, we call it numeric type. Again, numeric type, this is a whole number, this is a fractional number, 4.5. In Java, we have int type and we have a double data type or float data type. But here, so even fractional and whole number belongs to number type. Unlike Java. I'm going to write a few variables here. And where brand equals to, maybe write Peter England. Peter England, group of value, group of England. And product name equals to, product name equals to. So I'm using men's check shirt, CHE, check shirt, men's check shirt. I'm writing one more, availability equals to, so single character N or Y, yes or no, yes or no. My requirement is these three things. What is this one? Sequence of characters. Sequence of characters. And a single character. Single character. Availability, yes. So what type it is? What type it is? So both, this is a string data, string type and a string type. How to create, how to read. How to create, how to read only. Let me go to here. So take a backup. Backup is there. And I'm going to reading console.log brand. How to find data type? Type of brand. Type of brand. You can say here it is a string type. It is a Peter. Value is Peter England. What type it is? String type. Again, I'm creating one more here. Console.log product name. Product name. Type of product name. Type of product name. Again, it is a string type. Type of. And one more is there. Console.log availability. And a type of availability. Type of availability. So these three are string type, string type, string type. That means either sequence of character or single character all belongs to string data type. String data type. So number type, string type and Boolean value. Let me go to Boolean values. Boolean values. So let me go to where discount equals to true or false. What type it is? I want to understand. Take a backup. Take a backup. So you can understand easily. Take a backup. So what is a true or false? Means flag values. Flag values. Now just I'm creating a variable. Console.log discount. And console.log type of discount. Type of discount. What type of discount? But it is a Boolean value. It is a Boolean value. true or false, nothing but Boolean values, flag values, where so availability and discount and delivery information, delivery time, time, delivery time, delivery time. See here, there is no value here. There is no value. There is no value. So console.log delivery time. So we'll get undefined. What is the value right now? Undefined, because there is no value here. We are not assigning any value, nothing but undefined. Undefined data type is type of undefined is, again it is undefined data type. So just try to understand. We have the number type, string type, Boolean type, and undefined type. See, if you observe carefully, these all variables, price, rating, brand, and product name, and availability, and discount, these all are holding single values. So nothing but primitive data types. We'll discuss null, bigint, and symbol. So let me start with the bigint example. Bigint example.js. So for scientific calculations, in the ES6 point of view, it introducing one bigint. So let me go to some number equals to. So let me go to, I'm giving here bigint. See here, I'm getting error here. I'm giving error here. So you can go to here some number like this. Let me go to console.log number. So maybe just try this one. So what is coming here, we need to understand. Node bigint example. I'm getting some value. So basically, what type it is? What type? It is a type of. Might be you'll get number type. Yes, fine. So I'm going to use L only. L is there. Can you please Google it, buddy? Bigint data type. I forget that one. Rarely we are going to use JavaScript bigint data type. JavaScript big int data type. Bigint data type. Always refer MDN docs, Mozilla Developer Network. MDN docs means Mozilla Developer Network docs. MDN docs for JavaScript reference. Big int represent integer value which is a too high or too low, represented by the primitive number type like this. I think /n, buddy. /n, you can say here n. So you can go to here n type. Now check it here. We'll get, previously I'm getting number type. Now we'll get big int. So too high number. So how to represent big int? Number type. I hope you got idea about the big int data type. Big int that suffix with n. Big int data means, what is the big int data type? Big int. So what is the output, buddy, right now? Type of number. Is big int. If you want to represent too high value, primitive too high value, too high number, primitive too high number, we are going to use big int. So here out of this one, number, string, Boolean, undefined. If you are not providing any value, that is undefined. We'll discuss null and symbol later. Let's jump into non-primitive data types. So what is a non-primitive data type? See the one product here only. See here, color is a variable, size is a variable, and specification is a variable. If you want to hold multiple values, how to hold multiple values? Let me write one example here only. So non-primitive.js. So I have one JS file. I'm executing using Node. Node means JavaScript runtime environment, like a PY interpreter, Java C compiler, like we are Node. Node is nothing but JavaScript runtime. So let employee IDs equals to 101. What is the employee IDs value right now? 101. I want to store multiple values, 102, 103, and 104. See here, I'm getting error here. So what is my requirement? I want to hold multiple values. If you want to hold multiple values, it is introducing one new data structure, that is JavaScript array and JavaScript object. Array and object holding multiple values. I'm going to use employee ID is equals to one new data structure like this, and employee equals to one object. Key value pairs, employee ID 101 and employee name Rahul Gandhi. Mapped values Rahul Gandhi. So try to understand. I'm creating a two variables which is holding multiple values. This is the object type. This also object type. This is a JavaScript array. What do we call? JavaScript array. We'll discuss what is array and all later. And this is JavaScript object. Group of key value pairs. Group of key value pairs. Value pair as a one entity. And here also group of elements. Group of key value pairs. Group of elements as one entity. Type is console.log, type of EIDs and type of EMP. So both are belongs to object type. Both are belongs to object type. Let me execute non-primitive. Execute non-primitive. We are reading object type or not? See, if you want to read, you can read also, not a issue. Console.log EIDs. Fine, I'm reading. Console.log EMP. I'm reading and printing type. Like this. This is the group of elements. Group of key value pairs. Both belongs to object data type. Take one example here only. So color is a variable. Size is a variable. Take one more example. Non-primitive 1 and a non-primitive 2. So take one example. Let or where color or colors equals to one array. Let sizes equals to one array. Here I'm colors. Red color, blue color, white color and pink color. Sizes 38, 40, 42, 44. So console.log colors, console.log sizes. So this is I'm creating a array. I'm reading array. So this is the array. This also array. Bracket means array. And go to here specification. Look at here color and size. Specification. I'm using here. So let specification equals to one object. Here I'm using, so fits is a regular value. What is the value here? Single quotation, regular. We can use double quotation also, comma. And one more is there, size. And M. So now go to read your value. Console.log specification. So you can use always small letter is fine. Small letter is fine. See, I'm creating few variables. I'm reading variable. Create. This is a create. And this is read operation. How to find a data type? Find data type. Console.log type of colors. Console.log type of sizes. Console.log type of specification. So right now output is will get object type. I told you very clearly here only. So object data, non-primitive object data type. JavaScript array and JavaScript object both belongs to object data type. How to find a data type? Using type of operator. So we have total 8 types of data is there. Primitive data types are holding single values. Non-primitives are holding multiple values. So here I'm holding multiple values. Colors, sizes, specification. So this is a array, JavaScript array. And this is bracket means again it is a array. And it is object, group of key value pairs. It is a object. What is object? What is array? We'll discuss one by one. See, buddy, we are executing using node, using node and a non-primitive. Fine. If you want to execute this file in browser, very simple. Go to index.js, write the code. HTML is a root element, head part, and a script source. What is my file name? Non-primitive.js, and type equals to text or JavaScript. Then open body. Fine. Now open your file into live server. Anything is showing here? No, there is no body. In my body, there is no tags. But in the console level, we'll get everything. So array, this is the data. This is data. Let me go to here. This is the data. This is object. Array and object. Two arrays. See here. Colors. Color is a array. Sizes, 4 values. And I'm going to use 46 and 48. Now look at here. 6 values. And fits regular, size M. And what type it is? Object type. Object type. Just try this one. Try. So array or object both belongs to object data type. Both belongs to object and data type. This is very clear to everyone. So how to execute? See, same thing I am getting here also. So this is my data. This is my data type. Here console level I am printing the values. Console level, either browser level or you can use a terminal level. So we can execute JavaScript file at browser and using Node.js. What is a Node.js? So Node.js is a asynchronous JavaScript runtime environment. Go to nodejs.org, run JavaScript anywhere. Node.js is a free and open source cross-platform runtime environment. Can you please try to download Node.js and write the code? Just today we discuss about statements and identifier rules, and we discuss about data types. What we discuss about statements, how to create a statement. Okay, and comments, how to write the comments in JavaScript, and identifiers, identifiers and identifier rules. And we collected keywords. What is the keyword? How many keywords are there in the reserved words? And then we are discussing about the data type. Data types. Take some real-time data and create few variables. You will get a complete picture. You will get a complete picture. I hope you got idea about this one. Today just we discuss about data types. And tomorrow I'm going to start with the operators. Then we'll discuss about the control flow statement. Control flow statements. So either conditional flow statements and iterative statement. Iterative statement. Then I'll give the assignments to you. Will complete. Just will complete. Just can you revise all these 4 topics today itself? Write the code as much as possible. Write the code as much as possible. Let me share you the code into GitHub. Just a minute. Into GitHub. Let me go to. So today just we created a few files. Maybe it's going to show the number. Why it is not showing the number? Yeah, just give me a minute. Showing some number 13. And click OK. Commit my changes. And I want to push my changes. Git push. Just find your repository and the code is there in the respective folder. And here only code is there. Where it is? Here. And maybe I'm going to reshuffle one more time. So backup, BS6, CSS, and task Dinesh. So go to CSS. Okay, fine. Just give me a minute. So what I'm doing is here, just I'm creating one folder, HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. And this one, this one, this one, and this one, and this one. I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut and paste into here. It's beautiful. Yes, fine. Then reshuffled. Again, I'm going to executing. Git, okay, fine. Git add hyphen a. Git commit hyphen m second class JavaScript. Fine. Git push. Just I reshuffled everything. Now we can refresh. Now we can refresh. Only two folders. One is HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript 5 PM, and class 1 and class 2 and class 1. You can just reshuffle all these things. Anyway, I'll share you some documentation also to you. You will get the complete picture. Complete picture. Is it clear to everybody, everyone? So I'm going to upload video here immediately. Just watch one time and practice, buddy. First of all, you need to write the code as much as code. See you tomorrow, same time. Thank you. Any questions, ma'am? Thank you.